Think it's gonna get on your most played of the year?
No. I mean, I got my most played of the year today.
I mean, your little Spotify Wrapped.
You got your bullshit Apple Music summary. Doesn't even tell you a damn
Spotify
thing.
looks so much cooler, bro. That one
Yeah,
does. That one looks better. I can't even hate. No cap. Uh,
The Spotify Wrapped is amazing. I
I'm
just
really
love
excited to tell
Spotify.
you what my most played song of this year was.
Should we get into Wrapped?
Yeah, I want to get into it. I want to talk about it.
Sh-
What was yours?
What do you want to do first? Songs or artists?
Oh, let me pull mine up, bro. I want
I'll
to
get mine too.
do. I want to do song. Actually, no, artist.
Artists first.
Yeah.
Ar- so you want me to break? Should I go my list or should we go 1-1? Let's go 1-1, 2-2, 3-3.
Okay.
My number one really surprised me. I don't know. I just didn't expect this year to be the year, but also I see it. I can always see it because it's someone I'm constantly listening to. It's Mac Miller. I was in top 1% of Mac listeners, most played artist. And initially I was confused because I was like, okay, Swimming was probably my least favorite Mac release in the past, 4 or 5 albums. And it's probably the one I played the least. But I really liked it still. I really, really loved it. But the more I sit and think about it, I'm like, okay, when do I listen to Swimming? And it's honestly always when I'm home doing work, in my room.
Okay.
And that's an album that I put on and it might run all day. You know what I'm saying? Just loop all day and I don't get tired of it. And I think it's so cohesive to the point where that can happen. Where I could literally listen to it all day and just be fine with it.
You're talking about Swimming or Circles?
Sorry, Circles. I misspoke.
Okay.
Circles.
Okay. Yeah, because I was you're describing a really good album right now. And that's not what Circles is.
No, that is what Circles is. And I feel like that's where people might have a disconnect with Circles, where there's very, very few standout tracks on Circles. Very few standout tracks that you're going to play in the car, put on a playlist, because it's so cohesive. You almost can't even pick songs apart from each other because it really just flows better than any album this year. The most cohesive album of the year. The most cohesive album of the year.
I mean, Circles wasn't good, so.
Circles was really good, and I can listen to it 5 times in a row.
Let me preface this. Mac Miller, 19 hours on my list, so I played him. I like Mac Miller a lot. Circles got. If you want to look, I wish I could show you how little hours I played Circles.
Cool, bro.
How few hours Circles got play.
What's your problem with it? And don't tell me, it's just not good music. What's your problem with it?
It sounds poppy. I think that when Mac Miller said things, right? When Mac Miller would describe his struggles, there was always that, he seemed like a rebel with a cause almost, I'm not perfect, but I'm going through this life my way, and it may not work, it may work, but all I know is I'm going to do my best, but I'm going to be me no matter what,
Mm-hmm.
And this, it felt safe. He didn't feel like he was going against anything. It didn't feel like there was any judgment. Like everything Mac has done, it's almost been like he's like, I know people are going to judge me. I know I'm going to get some hate for this. And now it feels like it was made with the mindset like it was like pulling punches. Like there wasn't any risk taken at all. There was no bars. Like if Mac used to say some wild stuff, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was nothing. There was no emotion. There was no oomph. I felt nothing when I listened to this. I feel nothing.
There was plenty of emotion. You're right in saying that it wasn't a big risk and you didn't take very many risks on the project. But there was so much emotion, and I was someone that was so happy to see him be content and not feel the need to take all these risks and to say all this outlandish stuff, but simply to make music that sounds really good, that makes me feel really good, and is a really complete body of work.
That was Swimming for me. And I think that it would have been perfect if he ended on Swimming, because that was the last thing that Mac Miller genuinely put out. And that's my issue. You know that that's my issue at its core. I think Swimming was so perfect and so great. And I love it so much because it just embodied everything that Mac has been through on this journey. And it's tragic. And I was heartbroken when he passed away. But Swimming wrapped up everything with a bow. And this just feels so extraneous to me. It's like, it's almost like it's like someone else trying to tell the rest of his story and it's not even him. Like, I don't need that.
2 comments on that. First, I'm going to disagree with the last thing you said, because for me, it really sounds like Mac completed the album. And with the BTS footage that we've seen of him making circles and swimming simultaneously, I really think that this was a Mac Miller album that Mac Miller made and put out. But secondly,
He made it.
Okay, he didn't put it out.
I don't think he would have put it out.
I think he would have put it out. I think it was done, and I think it was ready to get put out. But secondly, I forgot what I was going to say, but I was actually going to agree with you about something. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. So in 10 years, when I look back, I'm going to probably say, I wish he didn't release Circles. I think that his career would be more flawless without that at the end. You're right. Swimming would have been a perfect way to end, like a legendary career. But for me right now, I just want new Mac Miller music, and it sounds great, and it makes me happy, and I don't need to burden myself by worrying about his legacy. I can just enjoy his music. That's different Mac Miller. That's totally different Mac Miller than I want to listen to when I'm sitting at home doing work and just looping all day. This album calms me like no album this year.
I listened to a lot of Drake this year.
This fucker listened to 60 hours of Drake. His number one artist was Drake.
Oh man, I don't even think I come off like a Drake guy like that either at all.
No, you don't.
I mean,
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at Drake being your number one. Drake's fire. I love Drake. I love Drake.
I think Drake is just really good at okay, so for me personally, you saw how emotional I get with the Mac Miller thing. I think it's because when I listen to Mac Miller, I really think that he gets where my head is at. I think Drake is a really relatable guy. That's why everyone loves him. He's not. A lot of people ain't dealt with a lot of the struggles that many rappers come up facing. That's not a knock on them, but it's just like a lot of people can't relate to that. I can admire it, I can appreciate it, but that has not necessarily been my life. I'm not a half-white Canadian Jewish guy, but some of the goals and aspirations that Drake talks about in his music and the kind of big picture motivation, he really motivates me, I think. Honestly, because I think I can still in 2020 go back and hear Successful, because that's one of the songs I played the most probably, and I'll be like, dang, I really feel this right now. This relates to the stage of my life right now. Same with The Ride.
Be successful, man.
Yeah, same with Views. I'll just hear every year there's just Drake songs that I feel like really relate to. I really describe where I'm at in life sometimes, or what I want out of life at that time, and that's why Drake is always top 3 most listened to artists for me.
Yeah, and I know you didn't even listen to Dark Lane demo tapes like that. I know that was strictly old Drake.
Yeah, it was. I didn't listen to that at all.
I mean, except Chicago Freestyle probably made up 10 of those 60 hours.
Oh yeah, I really played that.
No, not even. Nani. No,
Grease was
Gucci
crazy.
Stop at Louis V. Yeah, you love that song.
Grease is crazy.
I didn't like that song when it came out, and Miles rode me for that. He was pissed. He's like, "You will get it."
But then
he sounds like The Weeknd. He sounds like The Weeknd. It's a good song. It's a good song.
Right after that, though, it's so classic, Miles. My next 3 are just so classic. Travis, Ye, and Future at 42 hours, and 39 hours.
Yep, that's the Miles classic right there.
Yeah,
that's the Miles classic right there.
Yes, sir. Who do you got?
And Ye and they didn't even drop. Just Few dropped out of those 3, right?
Yeah, Ye didn't even drop.
Just old music. See, my number 2 is the same one. My number 2 is Anderson .Paak. That's just the Spencer special. That'll always be in the top 5. He didn't drop, but I'll always listen to him daily. And then my 3 kind of surprised me. It's Uzi. I'm not even the biggest Uzi fan. You didn't hear me play that much Uzi.
I think you really, really liked Eternal Take, though.
I did. When it came out, I loved it. Oh my God, I loved it.
Yeah.
I mean, it
was cool.
I loved it. I loved it when it came out. And then Love vs. the World came out. You know, me and Nick listened to that non-stop in our apartment.
Really?
Like we both just were obsessed with that when it came out. That's all we played. It was right when everyone was getting sent home for the pandemic, you know?
Yeah.
And so we were just like packing our shit, just listening to Eternal Take. Yeah.
Time to
that
get
was
out.
banger. And then my 4 is the same as yours, Few.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is the first time that he's made an appearance on my Spotify Wrapped, and I really blame you
I
for
wonder
that.
why. I wonder who did that.
I blame you for that, but no, I've had a big Future year, and I've really enjoyed every moment of it, you know? You know how I feel about Half-Life. Love that album. And then also that mixed with You really made me listen to a lot more of his old stuff, you know? So I've been doing a lot of that.
Bro, mine got weird next. Or it didn't get weird. It's just like it's like less classic, you know? Because obviously the next one was Frank at 27 hours. That makes sense. Smino at 22 though. Smino at 22 is fire, bro. I
forgot that you weren't a Smino fan coming into this year, or you were, but not like that.
I've ever since I got introduced to him, I've always been like, wow, this guy is just different. Like nothing sounds like him, and I feel like his vibe kind of matches the vibe I look for in music. You know, that more like it's laid back, it's like singing, you know, neo soul kind of like influence, whatever.
Shout out Desiree.
Yeah, you know, she like I've really been thinking on it. I get where she was coming from. I don't necessarily think it's all the way there, but I get it, you know. So when I just like did my deep dive into that. Because, like, when we get into, like, probably, like, the most played albums and stuff, like, Black Swan is up there for me. Like, oh, my God, I love that album. Oh, and then what really did it for me was obviously She Already Decided came out this year. Incredible. Yeah. That's one of my albums of this year.
Except did that even contribute to your Apple Music stats?
No. That's wild. It didn't. It did not.
That is wild. Yeah.
Wow. So my Smino hours are probably approaching Future levels.
Probably. All right, and then I'm capping out my list at 5 with Pop Smoke, Rip Woo. Oh God, Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon. How did that not get a Grammy nod? That was the album of the year. That might be the album of the year.
Spencer, you're not gonna give us none of the other ones, nothing else. What are some lower tier picks for you?
Like Spotify gave me my 5. Spotify only gave me my 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
I see. That's the one the Apple got. Like I could see my little 19 hours of the weekend. Wow,
I kind of want to. I wonder if I can get more. Actually,
I slapped The Weeknd and Mac Miller and Kendrick Lamar about the same amount. Gunna and Thug with 18.
Yep.
Tyler was less than them, and Gambino was 17. Oof.
I'm gonna see if I can get any more info on my Wrapped. If I go on the.
I gotta ask you real quick though, because I want to talk about it. What was your song? What was your most played?
Yeah,
song
let's go through songs.
All right.
I'll just go 5 and then you go 5.
Okay.
Number 1, this surprised me. The Beach, Giveon.
Ooh.
I mean, it surprised me, but it didn't really surprise me.
That's my most played Giveon song too.
Yeah, because that's a song that can be played for anyone. At any occasion, you know what I mean? Like, it can kind of fit any mood, you know? Because if you really listen to what he's talking about, some street shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard, but also it's a song that I'm playing in the car with my mom.
Bro. It's fine,
you know? Yeah. Number 2, Skybox.
I was surprised by that. I was really surprised by that one. I was like, what?
I wasn't. I wasn't.
Yeah, I know.
You
slapped it all the time.
I played the shit out of that song before it came out. I was like, oh my God, Gunna's on some different shit. And the music video to that, oh my God, in the hot air balloon in Jamaica. Oh my God, I was so excited for Wanna. And you know that was a whole moment this year for me was my Wanna phase. I tried to buy the lunchbox. Oh my God. Tried to spend $200 for lunch. Oh my God. And then he ate his diamond. I'm dead. You see that? You see him swallow one of his diamonds?
He's a fool.
Someone said this man really ate $200 for lunch. I'm dead. Number 3, Green Juice in Dallas, Larry June and Cardo off Cruise USA.
Okay.
I'm cruising. I'm looking for a top-notch bitch. I can't rock skinnies because the walk won't fit. I never politic. Oh my God. Like,
wait,
that
so
song's...
are all of yours so far from this year?
Yeah,
You're gonna. Oh, I'm such a bum. I'm
all of mine. All of mine are. All 5 of mine are.
I'm such a bum.
Number 4, No Love Lost. Intro to the No Love Lost EP blast. That came out in September, so that should probably speak to how much I've played that.
Played the fuck out of that.
And then number 5 is 1238 off the Gambino with
Fire.
21.
Very fun.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love that song. I love that song.
Probably should be the song of the year. No cap. That might be.
I'm
I
with
think
that.
that's the best. Since that came out. I think that's the best song that's been made this year. Just too many elements, too creative, so crazy.
Too creative, and then when Savage comes in at the back end of that track, not listed as a feature, just fucking. Or actually, is he listed on the album? He is, isn't he? Yeah. But still, it just later. Oh my god, and he just slaughters that. Oh, that's a great song.
Please hear this 5.
I'm excited.
Okay. Let me just. I gotta make sure I can see your reaction. All right, so I have. You're the One. My number 1 most played song this year is "You're the One" by K Tronada with Sid. I love that song. I love that song so much.
Is that off 99.9?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I love that. I listen to that song like every day. Then I feel like you heard this a lot. I played my second one was "Overdue" by Metro with Travis.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Now
yeah, these are off the wall. These are your most played songs?
Yes, bro. Yes.
Okay, keep going.
Then we have the only song from this year, "Nasty Girl." I'm not going to include the slash on camera part because I really only like "Nasty Girl." But "Nasty Girl" is crazy. That's one of the craziest songs Gunna's ever made, bro.
She wanna suck me on camera. Banger.
Then
Both parts bang.
Then you're gonna start to realize why Drake probably had 60 hours because my number 4 most played song was "The Ride."
Okay.
Crazy. And then now I'm really surprised at this, but I do remember how much I listened to this when it came out. Okay. It's my next one is tied. My 5 is tied between "Paranoia" with Gunna and Thug off the Pop album. "Who You Foolin'," Gunna.
Oh,
know I play that all the time.
And that's just Ben's hit. Yeah.
"Snake" by Lil Keed. Before I knew it was a TikTok song.
It don't matter.
And then "Can't Feel My Legs" by Dawn.
Banger.
Those are all at the same amount of plays.
They all had the same play? Yeah,
Yeah.
no, those are 4 fire songs. It's interesting to see yours versus mine because I feel like that kind of really sums up how we listen to music a little bit, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? Like, they're definitely the same lane, but I feel like you call back to, like, classics more, and also I feel like you're more likely to go, like, deeper into, like, a well-known artist's catalog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas I'm someone that seeks out, brand new music. And,
I think you're getting you're way on the new artist tip. You got way more new artists than I do.
That's more my vibe, is just like, instead of going back and trying to find some music from an artist I already love, it's just different. I'll go try to find someone different,
Bro, the albums are what surprised me too. Did you see your albums?
No, I don't even see my albums. I don't know if we got those.
My most played album of this year, "Rodeo," will always be up there.
Well, every year it's gonna be "Rodeo."
Year. But then my number 2, Young Seti, "Roots 2."
Oh my god, yeah!
That was my second most played album.
I've been banging that this year. How do they even do album? Is it just like full through album, or just like most time on?
It's for sure, like when you click on, like when you have the intention of playing the album, like when you don't just look up a song. I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had a "High Off Life," "Wanna."
Okay.
"No Love Lost," 3:15:20, "Black Swan," "Trilogy," and then "Take Care."
Oh, you got a lot of really good albums,
bro. I feel like this is I like seeing my music. Wow, I think the albums. If someone asked me to describe my music taste, I think the albums is the best description. I got Trav, Seti, Few, Gunna, Blast, Childish, Smino, The Weeknd, and Drake. Properly all over the place.
I've never been more happy with my entire playlist because Spotify gives you your top 100 songs and puts it in a playlist for you.
Okay, yeah.
And they're all right there. You know what I'm saying? They're all perfect. I think I could send this to someone and they'd kind of understand me pretty well. Mostly it's new music, but there's some random songs in here. Oh, I'm excited to go through this actually. Really listen to it all again.
I know.
Yeah.
I think that's everything, bro.
I think it is too.
We got a nice episode. It's like an hour long, bro.
Oh, we were talking. We had some
Okay.
shit to say today.
For real.
Hope thanks for sticking around, making it the full hour with us.
Facts, bro. All right. Thank y'all for rocking with us again, man. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, man. We got a bunch of great stuff coming out for you, even though we, back in our respective places right now over Zoom for a little bit. A lot of new.
We're gonna make it happen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if this has anything, we're gonna keep making it happen. Don't worry. There's no pause. No pause on the vision.
Yes, sir, y'all. All right. We'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.